Several chapters of first act. All progress can be carried over. That's right. Controller vibration? Ah, we don't need that. Subtitles, yes. Brightness, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, Japanese, though. Ooh. I will stick with English. Graphics, frame rate. We'll do frame rates for now. Visual alerts. Good. Story focus. I don't know. I'm just gameplay focus does not affect story content. Mode can be changed after starting game. Oh, okay. I mean, we can start action, and I can get more into the story. Yeah. So this just like gives me like extra equipment. Ah, that's fine. We can do action. Yes.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back.
Oh, a little less dramatic of an opener than previous ones.
And thus did our journey begin.
What's up, Pac-Man? Yeah, I was just talking a little bit about the Xbox showcase and stuff, and or the Xbox Fan Fest and how that went, and brief thoughts about Ubisoft Forward, and I gave brief thoughts on Capcom as well. And we're just starting a demo. I know. Again, guys, we're raising Dono Go right now for Hogwarts Legacy on PS5, but this game could be next on the list if we reach that Hogwarts Legacy goal. Again, this is the first couple hours of Final Fantasy XVI, and the game data will transfer over to the main game. So you don't have to replay the beginning all over again. And we're hopping into it. We just started this. It's alright, Pac-Man. If you have any questions or whatever about it, I can answer them to go more specifics. Oh, he disappeared. I didn't even see it. Yeah, and again, this is like the first 2.5 to 3 hours of the game. So again, if we reach this Hogwarts Legacy goal, and then I can make goal for Final Fantasy 16, we can just immediately continue where we left off with it. If not, worst case scenario, I won't play this for months to a year from now. I won't remember any of this, but I'll still start where I left off and just look at the index to remind myself of what happened. Again, they announced this officially after the Xbox Fan Fest happened that I worked at. They had an event live in LA here for it, and I could have maybe gotten tickets to go, but I thought I might miss it because I was working at Fan Fest, but apparently I could have probably still gone afterwards, but rip me for missing out on that, but it's fine. But yes, FanFest was fun. I saw, like I was saying earlier, I saw, like, all the big head honchos of Xbox were there, of course. I saw, Todd Howard for a hot second. I saw, Jeff Keighley for a hot second. People running in and out. The place I was working at was busy.
Have begun to stir.
Oh, this game looks good.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant.
And again, for those who don't know, this Final Fantasy 16 is split into like 3 acts. And you're playing the same character. First act is him when he's young.
How do we even know?
The second act is when he's like in his 20s. And then third and final act is when he's in his 30s.
We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Again, this game comes out on the 22nd, I believe. And then, again, for next week's schedule, just a heads up, I won't be streaming the later half of the week because I'll be at VidCon. I'll still be streaming the rest of this week though. Again, last Saturday, I tried streaming again last Saturday. It was like terrible. So I'm not gonna do that Saturdays again. I'll probably stick to Sundays again.
Focus.
But yeah, so I won't, and then I should find out whether or not tomorrow I work Anime Expo, and then again, that means the next week as well, I will not be streaming the second half of the week at all. So for the next 2 weeks, it's possible that I will only stream like 3 days out of the week. Just a heads up. Cool. Save. Oh, you can save right from the menu? Yo, that's nice. They never had that in Final Fantasy before, had they? Where you can save right from the menu? I can just save at any time. Oh, nice.
We don't have time for this.
I don't have to go to the spheres or anything necessarily. Oh, it looks like it auto saves too. That's different. I can't remember if they did that in 15 or not. Maybe they did.
Just in time.
Yeah, it's always cool to see Xbox showcased on that big screen in the theater in front of everybody. You hear the live crowd reactions and stuff. Also, I found that too, that Lies of P is actually going to be on Game Pass. So, so technically I could play the full Lives of P game because it will be on Game Pass. But am I? No.
What?
But there's some other games that came out. Some other indie games came out. I downloaded 3 new indie games that just came out on Game Pass. So we will be trying those out this week as well. See how we feel about it. I decided to take a break from Cassette Beasts. I started kind of getting a little tired of it. So I kind of decided to put that on pause to definite hold.
Your swords to our cause. Come now.
Also, I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, so if I start saying random stuff and get delirious, that's why. But I took a monster later in the day, so I should be okay. It's out on the 22nd.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
So next week. So I posted, yeah, it's been, yeah, so Games Fest I worked was from like 8 in the morning till 4. And then yesterday I did training for 2 to 8. And then today I worked from 5 a.m. to 11. Well, 11:30. I stayed a little longer. They asked me, they asked too, they had a new shift open tomorrow I could work at, but I'm already doing a favor for a friend tomorrow, so I can do it. And then tomorrow I should find out if I work Anime Expo or not.
Besides,
Hopefully.
Your dominant has yet to take the field.
And again, between like VidCon and Anime Expo, those are like 3 to 4 days of work. So the only thing that sucks about VidCon is it's where this event I just worked at is at. So I have to drive like an hour like back and forth every single day for a couple days. But I did that for like a whole month, like when I first did the meta program. So it's just a pain in the butt.
Be allowed to fall? The capital will lie exposed.
Yeah. VidCon's for sure. It's just the Anime Expo is the one I'm uncertain about right now.
Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
And I did technically submit one for Comic-Con. I usually don't try for Comic-Con, but I tried one just to see.
Just leaves me.
I don't know. I'm still iffy on whether I want to do it or not. And then I have an event at the end of July with how long do you think this game is? Well, how long is a typical Final Fantasy game? I don't know. I say at minimum it's usually 20 hours, right? So I'm guessing somewhere between 30 to 40 hours. Usually that's about how long a Final Fantasy game is, isn't it? Usually like somewhere to 20 to 40 hour range.
You cock.
Typical RPG length. Wonder if they have an official time on that.
Benedict.
Oh my. Oh. She likes the big guys, huh? Let's see. There might be an official length score on this. 35 to 40.
Take care when he chases the hare.
Increase up to 70 hours if you decide to go off beaten path and complete everything. So that's what I thought. That seemed about right.
You're my lion.
Because, like, the average JRPG, like, usually at minimum is 20 hours. Like, the trial, what is it, Tales of the Spear or whatever I played, I was like 20 hours. Man, we got real sexual real quick. So. Yep. So.
The front lines are gone.
Eventually I'll get this game, but who knows when.
This is our chance.
Oh, Chaos again. Again, Chaos. Ever since Final Fantasy Origins, that Souls Final Fantasy game that came out a year ago, that started the whole Chaos train, every other thing, TV show, game, it's all about Chaos now. Kill Chaos. That Final Fantasy Souls game really started off a trend, didn't it? Even like in new trailers for stuff they were showing during E3 week, it was like Chaos. We gotta kill Chaos. 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 Oh, alright. So far we're doing good. Alright. And again, the action in this game which is up my alley. It's kind of like 15, sort of an evolution of it. It's not, since 15 they've gotten away from the turn-based sort of thing. Well, they kind of did since 13, but this one is like the first fully like action RPG. So one of the guys that like helped with the combat, I believe, like helped with like Devil May Cry 5. So butt mashy, swing attack, my kind of thing, right up close and personal. Are you taking completionists or just stick to the main story beats? Oh no, like I'm not a completionist in hardly any game ever. Even like my favorite ones like BioShock and stuff like that, I haven't done all the achievements or anything, no. Final Fantasy X, no, I just beat the main thing. I've never tried to get like the special sword or all the Aeons. Well, they're not called Aeons in this one, but I thought about once or twice, but no. Because it's so long to get through the story, it's whatever, you know, but like, what I do for most games, if you have noticed, is like at the very beginning, I'll try to collect everything as I go. And then about like 5 to 6 hours in, I like miss something. I'll be like, oh, I'll come back to that. And then like it just starts a trend of me like being like, oh, whatever. I guess I'm just skipping everything. And then it gets to that point where it's like, oh, I'll come back at the end and do all the extra stuff. Then it gets to the point where I'm like playing a stream or something, and I have like, I know I'm like towards the end of the game and I'm streaming, and I've been streaming like 3 hours or so, and then I'm just like, I could just end it right here, move on. And then that's what I usually do. But again, I've only played Final Fantasy X and X-2, 13, and 15. And I've only beaten 10 with... I've beaten only 10, 10-2 with cheats, by the way. I haven't beaten it straight up on my own. I've tried every single time. I still can't do it because I'm not the best. 15's the only one I like straight up ever like fully beat on my own. And then 13, I got halfway through and I didn't finish it. So yeah, it's alright. But 12, again, I've tried 12 on stream like 4 or 5 times over my whole streaming career. Still didn't like it. I know some people it's their favorite. Still couldn't get into it. And then 8, I got, oh, 9, I finished, but I used cheat codes to beat that on stream, what, like 2 years ago? And then 8, I got about halfway through 8. Also kind of used cheat codes for that, but then I got stuck on 8, so I never finished it. And then, you know, 7 remake. You know, I beat 7 remake, so I'm trying to beat that again. We still got Crisis Core I gotta play. I ideally like to play Crisis Core before the new one comes out next year, guys. So I still want to make that a dono goal again at some point, because I want to complete that so I'm ready for Rebirth. Because even though that's a spinoff, that will help me in context of the story since I never played the original. And then, again, Final Fantasy Origins I wasn't going to play because that's a Souls game. So I was like, nah. I played the demo of it. But I've heard, you know, like 6 is good. You know, I've never played any of like the 8-bit stuff, even though they just re-released a collection of all of them recently. Maybe one day I would get down and try it out, but... Oh. Music, by the way. Top tier. And again, this is made, what's different about this Final Fantasy is this is directed by the guy that made Final Fantasy 14, the MMO that everybody likes.
You're just gonna stand there?
Shot one there to get from our game first. It remake's good, and again, it's like people who played the original are still getting some out of it because they are changing the timelines a bit. You know, I've even heard some people are like, "Oh, you should still play the original one because it's still technically sort of maybe connected and stuff like that. You'll get more out of it, but I don't know if I ever will." But like, because there's like a bunch of spin-offs, remember too, like the original Final Fantasy VII had, there was Dirge of Cerberus spin-off, there was Aberrant Children spin-off, which was like, well, like a sequel movie. There was Crisis Core, which is the one they just remade. And there was like 1 or 2 other ones. And then they just announced the mobile one, which is, I think, a prequel. And then Crisis Core. But it's like, it's just like Kingdom Hearts, though, where it's like, you kind of have to play all this, some that, well, not so much, like, whereas Kingdom Hearts, you have to play, like, every side game because there's always something important. The Final Fantasy VII spin-offs, some of them, like Dirge of Cerberus and all that, you don't have to play to understand the story, but, like, I feel, like, but I know, like, Crisis Core is very important to play to the story because, like, the main character comes into play, especially with, like, Part 2 now. And he's, like, a fan-favorite character. So that's why I've been pushing to, like, want to play Crisis Core before Final Fantasy VII Part 2. Because I know it's, like, story-wise it's important.
Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arms.
Even, like, a scene in the trailer references something that happens in Crisis Core, apparently, so...
My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Aw. I'd say everything I've seen really random to me. I see a bit here and there, not sure the hook is. Supposed to be the... Yeah, well, the deal with Final Fantasy is there's 2 kinds of Final Fantasy games as far as mainline goes. As far as mainline Final Fantasy, you either get this kind, which is fantasy medieval base, like this, and 12. And then you get the futuristic technology base, like 7, 10, 8. And then the fantasy ones like this one, like 15 was more tech-based a little bit. It was a mix of the two, but it was more tech-based because it was still kind of futuristic. This one, 9, as well as also medieval fantasy. So the idea is, the pattern is they always alternate. So every other one is either medieval or tech sci-fi. So, for example, probably Final Fantasy 17 is going to be more like a Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10, where it has some futuristic high tech to it. Whereas, like, Final Fantasy 18, if they keep up with the pattern, is going to be like this. There's medieval fantasy, magic, not as much on the tech side of stuff. So that's the main two things you need to know.
Good. Again.
All right.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field.
Again, the different thing now is, though, you have the mainline and, like, 7 remake, which is almost as equal of importance now, and this is the first time they're kind of doing that. That's never kind of really happened before, so now, like, the pattern's starting to change a little bit, because now you have technically both happening at the same time. Ooh, okay.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, just stand right there. Perfect. Yep, don't move.
Excellent.
Do you have some connect tissue with links them all together to...
Well done.
So...
You wield the Firebird's flames
how
just
it
as a
works
shield.
is,
You
for the
flexible
most
and
part,
Or
there
would you
is
rather
no
flatten
main story. It doesn't... Every single one is a completely different story that's on
Let's
its
see if
own.
you can elude my
That's the
blade.
good thing about Final Fantasies. You can hop in at any
Your
game at any
attacking
time and you
prowess
don't
will
miss
count for
anything.
naught if you don't live
Now,
long
there's
enough.
certain concepts, though, that carry sometimes.
On your
Sometimes
toes,
there's these
old
things called
Rossfield.
crystals, which is like, crystals could have a different meaning in every game, but they're not always in every Final Fantasy game. They're like in every other one or something like that. They're not there all the time. But it's just like a concept that exists. The one commonality, though, that exists through the majority of the games, since I don't know if it's like since the beginning, but through most of them, is there's always a character named Sid. That's like the one guarantee, no matter, like, through all of them. That's the what links them all together, is this character Sid. And Sid is not the same character in every game. Sid could be male, female, they have different jobs. One, like, 15, Sid was a mechanic. Another game, Sid could be just like a magician or whatever. And Sid's not the same character in every game, but there's always a character named Sid. It's like a tradition sort of thing. So everyone is different, unless with exceptions. So like Final Fantasy X-2 was the first one that had a direct sequel. That was like the first ever direct sequel to a mainline game. Not including Final Fantasy VII with the spin-offs and all that, right? And then 13 had 3 parts. And then they kind of stayed away from that. I guess I just gotta dodge. Yeah. And again, I know, like, you know, I know a little bit more than the average person, but I'm still not an expert. I don't know the old school Final Fantasy. So there's people like Maximilian Dune and all that who know way more about this stuff than I do.
Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you?
But again, these Final Fantasy games, the main ones come out once in a blue moon, right? They come out once every like 5 or 6 years, so they're always a big deal. But now again, the time has changed because now you got the Final Fantasy VII remake going on at the same time. And then there's other spin-offs like Tactics and stuff, so they always have like certain spin-offs going on. But as far as mainline ones, that's like the big stuff. And then they always, and also another commonality is like Aeons, or basically every Final Fantasy game has summons. And they call it different every game. Like every summon could be called something different. Like there's a different name in this one, and 10 it was Aeons. They always have those as well. And usually they have the same ones. So like Shiva, Bahamut, Ifrit, those like spirit god characters are always in every game as well. But they, again, like Sid, they look a little bit different. Not as different as Sid is, where they're completely different characters, but they do look different depending on the theme of the game. So that's another thing that they all share in common.
Fly at your foe before he can break.
Yes, 15 is the one with the car, yes.
Impressive.
And the car doesn't really
Even the
fly.
most
You don't
agile
fly the
shield
car,
can't
it just
hope to
drives
escape
around.
every blow.
Their car doesn't
Death may
fly.
come by a
At least I don't
handful of
recall
cuts as
flying it
easily
around.
as
It's
it
just, you
comes
just
by a
drive.
1,000.
It's like playing like a Forza or something.
There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all. That's better.
It's possible at one point they
Battle is
did
a
have it.
succession
Maybe in
of
the scene,
pivotal
maybe. I
moments,
don't know.
Wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke.
But yeah,
You
15
must
came
be ready
out.
to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a
Yeah, like
path
5 or
to
6
victory,
years ago.
or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You don't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
How that, me boy? Make proof of your strength.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously.
Oh, it didn't tell me about that game. I have to figure out on my own.
Well, it's time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal. You disappoint me, Clive. If you fought like this in the field, you'd be dead.
And then the only thing else you need to know about Final Fantasy, it's like, there's a lot of Final Fantasy characters that show up in Kingdom Hearts sometimes. From other games or whatever, but
Have you no interest in your own
it's not
preservation?
connected to
Shield is
Kingdom
but a
Hearts, like,
title.
lore-wise or whatever, but
You aren't expected to bear
we're off to a
every
good start here.
You don't protect
Clearly.
yourself, Clive. How will you protect me?
And also the music is always usually pretty good. They use like full orchestra music. Usually the other thing that Final Fantasy has in common, especially the later ones like from Final Fantasy X onward, is like high production value. They're always like big AAA expensive games to make.
bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
And again, 13 sort of, but really 15 was the first one that was sort of open world, but usually in the past, Final Fantasy is pretty linear. There wasn't as many like side quests or anything, and like Final Fantasy VII Remake and stuff like that, they add in some side quests, like so you might get a handful of side quests maybe in this one, but that's not its bread and butter. It's not like an open world RPG type usually.
Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's
I was speaking
just a
way too
cold.
loudly earlier, I
Don't
realized,
push
and now I'm
yourself.
pushing my voice way too much.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Sometimes I get a little too much enthusiasm when talking about stuff. Too entertaining.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I'm gonna get some ice
I
cream
would
later.
gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Oh, and then also what's not as bad as Metal Gear, not Kojima style, but Final Fantasy does tend to have long cutscenes, like longer than average cutscenes for a JRPG, but not like Kojima length, but some can be a decent length. Oh, it's Silver Chocobo. That's new. Oh yeah, chocobos are also another thing in every Final Fantasy game. They're usually yellow. But that's another thing that carries over between all the games, is these chocobo animals.
Rise, my friends.
Usually you can ride them.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father.
Man, look at detail in the
Much better.
clothing.
Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
Oh yeah, I did see at the Final
make a
Fantasy
fine
showcase they
hound
were
one
selling they're selling plushies of that Torgal puppy.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I'm also gonna see the Flash this week as well.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace. Shields dismissed!
Torgal. Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
All right, let's get this stuff. Before the Dutch Kiss calls for our heads.
The Phoenix will be with us.
Those savages, those bitches.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. But I say to speak.
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Well, it's cool. The little party members, you can't see it because my dono goal's covering it, but the little party members, they have them in the old school 8-bit look. That's cool.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
I'm having my bearer filled well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Wheat harvest's down again, apparently.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Marquis. Forgive my man, he'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected. All other concerns are insignificant.
It's a weird added mechanic. Didn't know if I needed that, but
Good luck.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
my PC's really loud for some reason today. This PC sounds like it's running this game natively. I don't know why the PC's so loud today. You have no idea what's going on? Well, just explain it to. So it looks like they're having a war with another clan. They did say that they were inspired by Game of Thrones as well. Here we go. So this is a castle. So this is where the Archduke lives. Grand Duchy Rosaria. Yeah, so Iron Kingdom and the Grand Duchy, two rivals facing off against each other. And they're fighting over possession of Drake's Breath, which is something they're trying to get. Archduke. Iron Kingdom. So this crystal, I guess the other one is also crystal that they're fighting over, but this one is on an island. So then there's the Iron Kingdom, which guards that crystal. And then the mother crystals. I told you another Final Fantasy game that crystals can be a thing, and that's how it plays in this. So Valistia is the world, I think. And then there's 5 crystals. And then Aether, it creates Aether, which is used to help support the magic. And basically you're saying, like, oh, there's 5 crystals. Pretty much every crystal has been occupied by some sort of group. Because they want the crystal's power. Triforce, that was sorta, yeah. Again, crystals have been a reoccurring thing in all the Final Fantasy games, but, you know, they're a little bit different every time in terms of, like, their use or... So these Final Fantasy games have a lot of world building and characters. So it's not the end of the world if we always don't know what's going on. Doesn't look like there's anything over there.
No messages, my lord.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way.
Yeah, so apparently the young kid Joshua, so
the apothecary, so yes.
the Archduke's son, who's the guy we're playing, it's gonna be like guarding Joshua. Joshua has the power to summon like a phoenix god.
Is also the Phoenix.
And so even though he's a kid, they gotta protect him because he's part of this family or dynasty, I guess, that are the only ones that can do this.
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him.
Because Clive is the character we're playing.
He is a youth of but 15 years. He's already a fine soldier. Will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
Oh, so it seems like the Phoenix can choose who it goes to then.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne.
Okay, so Joshua must be the younger
Always
brother.
in its right place. Unlike some, you
And
have
somebody in
not
her
expressed
family
any
would have
noble
gotten
blood.
this Phoenix thing and just happened to be a younger brother instead of the old
Without
one.
men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
I sense some tension in this marriage.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield.
Yeah, like I
I'm
said,
sworn
yeah,
to
the Final
protect
Fantasy games usually have long cutscenes like this.
He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
That would be interesting.
It's getting cold. We should go in.
Oh, young romance. All the awkwardness in the world.
Good night, Clive.
They usually have this in the games too. There's always some awkward young romance. Yeah, again, they always have good like orchestral music in these games.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, for Phoenix Gate! May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
So Wade,
Gotta change the category.
let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing
Looks like
of
there's
the
over
crystals
9,000 people watching people play this game demo right now. My dummy, of course, an hour into stream, always never forgets to change category. Yep, they always do. In these games. Yep.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
Oh yeah, Gil is the money currency in all the Final Fantasy games. And then magic's usually referred to as mana. Or mana.
with me.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
There's more.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spell smiths.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
Down with you!
Could have been worse, no?
Yeah, I don't know if I love
Should
that
be
extra little
nearing the
door
old
button
village
thing. It
square.
feels a little unnecessary to me.
It might not be a nest of goblins. Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord.
I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
And then there was one.
Shit! He's invited a friend!
On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes!
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another.
Don't have to tell me twice. My thanks. Not quite.
First boss down.
after him before he summons the rest. There he is. Damn it. This ends now. What's in there?
Oh, this thing. They've had this in Final Fantasy games before.
It's far south.
They had a boss fight of this in Final Fantasy X.
Keep
Here we
clear
go.
of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite. That reeks! I said stay away from its mouth!
guess is as good as mine.
Don't!
Oh, that's how they used to do limits in Final Fantasy X. Is you had to do button presses. Oh, I think there's only one.
Before it recovers!
I'm in your debt. All right then.
Whoops.
You won't be gone for long. I cannot fall here.
Oh crap, he's gonna jump on top of me. He's still staggered though. Let's go.
Push, my lord.
Oh god.
This is going on. I think we made it angry.
I'd rather we made it die.
See, you get these long cutscenes, but then you get all these fights for a while, you know? Break it up. Almost there. Come on, you're right there. There we go.
You lose! Good day, sir!
You lose. Good day, sir. Da 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 da. That's another thing, Pac-Man. That's a recurring thing in these games. That little tune. That little tune. Is it almost exact like F10? I don't know. It's close. It's close. It's a little bit different than 15, but it is closer to 15 because this one, it's like, again, like the guy that worked on like Devil May Cry 5 worked on this, so it's a little bit more, I would say, action-y than even 15 in terms of just like how you use your magics faster and like potions seem to be a lot faster.
Never thought I'd see it.
Very quick movements.
Goblins in Rosaria, but morbals too.
But it is reminiscent. Like 15 started kind of this trend of it going this kind of playing style.
If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
Which is more my jam.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Again, guys, we're doing Duel and Go right now for Hogwarts Legacy. You guys chose this. And then the second place was this game, Final Fantasy 16.
Damned blight.
All right. Let's see, again, you can have like all these super long cutscenes, but then you can have like moments of just like constant just battling and fighting for a while. We're heading to the front lines now, right?
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a morble's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow.
Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
No, Father. Just a little tired.
It is interesting, though, that we started this game playing as a Phoenix. That's something a little bit different.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your
I
brother
wonder
will
if
be a
they'll give us
fine
more of
shot.
that gameplay or not.
We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Jeez, kid. Having ultimate power is not enough for you, huh?
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like.
Very funny.
I hear you slew a marble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what.
Like the hand of the king.
However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Sort of.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Aw.
Supplies from the capital.
This doesn't seem good.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
That wasn't that much of a thorough check, buddy.
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Oh, there we go.
What in the...
Yeah, chocobos are usually yellow. So this is interesting that it changed the colors a bit. Maybe other games they have like a couple different colors, but like the main look of a chocobo is yellow. Like it looks like a giant chicken. Like even in Final Fantasy VII remake, they're yellow.
Secured, Captain. They proceed as planned.
And there's like a little chocobo theme and like even the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailer, the chocobos they're riding are yellow too, if you watch the trailer. And AC Origins? Maybe something close, but yeah, you know. Maybe they borrowed from Final Fantasy. Or inspired. There was a tie-in. That could be. There was a sword too. That might be right. Because I had Origins. I remember being some sort of... Yeah. You might be right about that. It's also plus that sounds right. That does sound familiar. I'm trying to see if they did that.
Forgive me, my prince. It's me.
It is a shame that Jade is mobile.
probably don't
I wish
remember
Jade
me.
wasn't mobile.
I remember. What
Speaking of
is it?
Assassin's Creed.
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
At least we're still getting the Japan one, at least.
Ready.
At least we're getting that
me,
one.
Your Highness.
Oh, we're switching as a kid. Interesting. Oh, snap. Oh, we got a little guy with us. Our little Phoenix guy. I guess it's a light, like Lumos.
Are the enemy
Like Harry
already
Potter.
inside the castle?
I guess it's like his own version of
I'm afraid
Lumos
so, Your
spell.
Highness. We must hurry.
Which is probably more convenient than Lumos and Harry Potter, probably, because you don't have to, like, summon every 5 seconds. It's just lingering there. Yeah, there is a big Capcom sale going on. They do have a Ace Attorney, like, cheapest price I've seen for, like, a combo pack.
What was that?
I have to help them.
Whoops, wrong button.
Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness. He's not one of us.
No.
Boom! Oh, he just did the Kamehameha right there. You see that?
Try to save your strength.
Or the Hadouken.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambra Quagab. But why would the Empire?
We must find my father.
Alright, y'all go down. Hadouken! Oh, and that wears him down though. Oh, Kraga. Holy crap, he got like 9,000 Kraga health. Do you see that?
They're our allies.
We must be only playing them for this bit or only like short moments of the game because you can notice even by the controls are not like Clive game controls. So it's supposed to be a temporary thing.
I have the dominant. You're unhurt. Tyler!
No, we're losing one of our party members already?
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
this.
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Oh, so you might be alright after all. I knew it.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
Long commute to me? Oh, that sucks. Alright, I'll see you.
Thanks to His Highness.
3 hours? Damn, they can't do it on a Zoom meeting? Hope you're getting good pay for that. Jesus. At that point, you might as well just grab a hotel and stay there for a couple days.
Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I hope it goes well. I'll be hanging Discord tomorrow.
We should make straight for the rear gate.
About 10 minutes or so, y'all. I'm gonna take a quick break and grab some ice cream. Right about when we hit 2 hour mark.
Amir lost Alan to Isam Gelif.
Whoa!
Winds speed you to Rosalith.
I guess I don't know if he possessed Al or just like, I guess gave him the thing to transfer. I don't know. Maybe both.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I had a feeling early on, I was like, they're gonna get attacked at this place. I just knew. Whenever you have like a scene of setup and people are like having a good time, and it's a night. And...
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
And that's the last time they'll ever see each other. Either forever or for 10 years. You know, when they do the slow pan, you can be like, they're not gonna see each other for... It's either that's it, or it's gonna be a while before I see them. Oh, we got head honcho here helping us. Well, second command head honcho. But... upgrade 109. Yeah, I don't really need that.
Phoenix!
Oh, music's really ramping up here.
We're too late. Everyone's dead.
Damn it all.
Oh, come on.
spotted.
Oh, he's got cool armor. Looks like he actually looks like character of Dragon Age.
Take them.
Let none escape.
As you command.
Oh boy, here we go.
Take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Stay down! Down with you! Farewell!
That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Whoa, camera. Oh crap, there he is. Oh no, that's somebody else, because they have cooler head armor. I think. Yeah.
May I have this dance?
Damn, alright, let's go.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you.
This one is...
Ooh. Oh.
Stay still, damn you!
Zarian!
There we go. Oh my gosh. Come on. Ooh, boy. Oh, lordy.
He's open!
There we go, let's go.
Now, Clive! Have at it!
You're going to regret that, boy.
Oh, man. Gosh, let's go. Ooh. Ha! Right in the face. Crap, I missed. There we go. Oh boy. right. There we go. I got him. I didn't even mean to do that, but I did somehow. There we go. Right, got him. Right in it.
Are you hurt? I'm fine. So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
Earring is glowing, buddy. Oh? Who was that?
Oh, they're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Damn.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
Oh, dang, he got the owl too.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning
Run,
you!
Joshua, run! No!
Oh, there he goes, Pops. We were waiting for it. We've seen this happen before in 15 and other files. You knew it was coming. You knew it. It's really bloody, this Final Fantasy. It's never really had that much blood, I don't think. They definitely ramped up the violence.
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to.
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, fuck.
Kill him! Now!
Oh, he's in super mode.
Phoenix.
Phoenix is not down. The Phoenix is rising. There he is. Dang, he looks cool though.
The Phoenix!
Oh, now he's shooting stuff all over the place like Anima.
Stop this! He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him. No, my lord. Fall back. Clive!
Oh no. Oh, his little chocobo saved them. Aw.
Thank you, girl. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain? Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him. My lord?
Oh. Oh, Clive transformed me. He's like Ifrit. Yep. Oh, he's got to fight his brother in ultimate form.
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh shit. Alright, I might wait to get stuff until this fight is over, because we're about to have a one-on-one fight battle.
Who are you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Dang. Here we go. Oh, this is kind of where we started, sort of, right? Fire, aim, evade. Yep. Yeah, this is kind of... Oh, this is where... Oh, I didn't realize there was the aim thing. Man, this whole thing's awkward. Oh, Lethal! What's up? Thanks for the lurk. See ya. Dang, I'm getting my butt kicked. Not doing great right now. Oh, I'm terrible at dodging. Louise. Almost equal. Man, the music though, let's go. Never done anything like this on Final Fantasy game. Oh, he got me. Oh, there we go. We're good. At least the game helps you out. Make sure, you know, you don't, like, lose and have to do a part like this over again. Because then it'll kind of ruin the whole... It'll become annoying after a certain point. Oh. Oh, God. Man, there's a lot happening. Alrighty. What the heck? Oh, that's not good. Ooh. He still threw it. Oh, yeah, this was like an attack he did kind of. Yeah, he did that in 10 also. That attack, Hellfire. Oh, took him out. One hit. Oh, wow.
My flames may flicker.
Oh, here we go. He's yep, getting more. Yep. Ooh. Ooh, sucks to be those guys. Oh, now he's turning the tide, huh? Dang, he's mad.
Toggle?
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it!
Oh, is he gonna kill him? Oh, I think he is. Oh, no. Oh, oh. Oh. had a feeling Joshua might go. I thought, like, he might die.
I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Damn. I'm pretty sure that Tim Ziffer that killed his own brother, but does he not realize that, or am I... Is that like some other being? I don't know. It's not clear, but that's what I feel like happened. And that sucks. That's rough.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Oh, see, I knew it. I knew it. I knew not to.
Was my world. And now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
So what, she's gonna be the new queen or whatever, and then Clive's gonna be runaway. He's got to reclaim the throne.
Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that.
But he did see through the eyes of the dog, so maybe he wasn't Ifrit. I don't know.
Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line.
Oh, you're gonna regret that.
All in its right place.
Oh, well, jeez.
Take this one. Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
Dang, the end of a demo there. Wow. Woo. What a man, what a first what an opening. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. Definitely want to continue with it.